I had the biggest problem with speed and retention. Like, to learn how to master how to apply lash extensions is not easy. Kid you not, every time I did a client, the next morning I'm looking up to pictures of their lashes just all off. As long as you keep trying and trying and trying, you're gonna get there. Like, it's okay. Don't be hard on yourself as a beginner. Hey babes, welcome back to my channel. If you're a subscriber, hey, if not, go ahead, hit the subscribe button, give you a thumbs up, because if you're not keeping up with Amber, check who's keeping up with, okay? Period, okay? So, by the title of this video, you guys already know, I am doing a lash journey. I think this is either part 5 or part 6, okay? Either way I go, if this is the first video that you are watching from me, make sure you check all my previous lash journeys. I have currently been lashing for about 1 year and 2 months. So, and I just always do my journeys, updates about like how it has been being a lash tech basically in a new city, okay? So, if you guys do not know, I am originally from Southside, Chicago, Illinois. And I moved to St. Louis 2 years ago, the end of 2019, to pursue my chiropractic journey. So I'm currently a student chiropractor. I graduate in 2024. So, but I am also a lash tech, and I own a lash business where I sell high quality 3D mink lashes, and I'm also a wholesaler. So if you're interested in, you know, starting your own lash business, being your own boss, I definitely highly recommend that you check out my website and choose me to be your wholesaler, okay? So, anyways, you guys are not here for that. You guys are here to know about my lash journey. So, when I first started lashing, my biggest struggle was speed and retention. I had the biggest problem with speed and retention. Like, it don't matter like how persistent and precise I was with, you know, applying my lashes. The lashes would not stay, y'all. They would not stay, and I was getting so frustrated because, like, what am I doing? Like, you know, like, I know I'm putting them on, well, I thought I was putting them on correctly, like, why are they not staying? And that really messed with my confidence. It took a big toll out on my confidence, and it made me feel very discouraged because I was not able to get the clientele that I wanted because my lashes wasn't lasting. So I would do lashes, but people would never come back for fill-ins. People would never return. Why? Because their lashes were not lasting. And then back then, when I was doing lashes, I was probably doing them for about like, I think $50. So yes, they were cheap, but it wasn't even worth you lying on your back for what, 4 hours, 7 hours, if they're just falling apart. So the next thing, you know, I wanted to get into was my speed. So like I said, you guys, when I first started, my very first lash set took 2 days. My next lash set took 7 hours. And then I was at the 4-hour mark for about like 2 months. So it's really just a process with being a lash tech. That's why I always tell people, if you are pursuing and want to be a lash tech, you have to understand, you have to stick with it, because it is a process. It's a process, okay? Slow motion is still motion, and it really is a journey. Like, to learn how to master how to apply lash extensions is not easy. And I think people get too caught up in the quick money that they don't realize that you really put in hard work when you are a lash tech. You really do, because it is not easy, y'all. Like, just imagine the emotions and the frustrations and the thoughts and the discouragement of you feel like you are never going to get better. Because when I first started doing lashes, I felt like I was never going to get better. And you know, I would see videos like this on YouTube, and I would see other lash technicians talk about, you know, that they started from the bottom and now they doing sets in an hour. And I really thought in my head, like, that's not going to ever be me. Because like during that time, it was taking me so long to do lashes. I felt like doing a lash set in an hour and a half, an hour, was so unrealistic to me. Because at that moment, when I used to watch videos to make myself motivated and everything, I was doing lash sets for 4 hours, y'all. My lash sets would take 4 hours. I would do 2 hours on each eye. Even when I'm jumping in between, because I don't do one eye then do the other, I always jump in between eyes so the other lash can have time to fully dry. And it's like, it's just so funny that I'm talking about this because, y'all, if I'm lying, I'm damn. I used to really look at like videos of YouTubers and everything and be like, that's not gonna ever be me. I used to feel that discouraged, and I'm not the Debbie Downer type of bitch, okay? I always not to do whatever I put my man to, but like, y'all, I was struggling so bad in the beginning with being a lash tech that I really thought that doing lash techs in an hour or an hour and a half was just too unrealistic for me. So, as I say that, I am proud to say, you guys, that now at 1 year and 4 months, I am now down to an hour and a half. And clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. Thank you. Because y'all don't know the type of dedication it took for me to consistently watch me fail and then be at this point that I am today, y'all. It is such a blessing that I have finally got faster with my lashes. Like, it's so unreal to me because it's like I never thought I would get to that point. But it took me a year and some months. You know, it may not take you a year and some months. It may be quicker for you. It may be longer for you. But the point that I'm trying to say is, like I said, being a lash tech takes a lot of dedication. You cannot jump into this lash technician life and trying to make fast money because it's not going to work for you. You're going to give up on yourself because you're only in it for the money. Me, I love lashes. I'm very, very consistent with my businesses. I don't play about my business. I don't play with like my passion. Like, lashes are my passion, so I didn't mind, you know, sticking it out to the end. I didn't mind, you know, keep trying after failing over and over and over again after a year. But a lot of people won't be able to do that. A lot of people will give up on themselves because they feel like they're not seeing the results as quickly as they want to see them. And that's just the raw, honest truth. Like, if you are in it for the wrong reasons, you're going to fail. You're going to give up on yourself because you thinking you want quick money. But y'all, it's way more than that. Like, being a lash technician takes a lot of technique, a lot of practice, a lot of dedication, okay? So yeah, like, if you are watching this video and you are either wanting to be a lash tech, already won, but you just, you know, struggling with minor things, my biggest advice is just to keep going. Practice every single day, y'all. Like, practice as much as you can. Like, I would have never thought that I would be down to an hour and a half doing lashes, and I was just doing them for 7 hours, for 4 hours. I was at the 4-hour mark for about like 2 months. Then it dropped down to 3 hours. Then it dropped down to 2 hours and 30 minutes. Then it dropped down to 2 hours, and now I'm at an hour and 30. And I know the more I keep practicing and the more, you know, clients I get, the faster I'm going to be able to get. And, you know, I'm actually going to get certified again probably in like 2 weeks because I want to just do better with my technique. I want to do better with making the perfect fans. I want to master inner corners because it's like with some clients, I do their inner corners fast, and then some clients, I kind of struggle with their inner corners. And you know, that was just a big struggle with me as well when I started doing lashes. Like, the inner corners was always a big like problem for me. And I'm getting so much better at it, and I want to get even more better at it. So that's why I'm taking another value technique class, because I just want to master my craft. I'm so big on always working on myself, y'all. And now I want to get into like retention, because I do, like, my clients' lashes come off like this. When I say like that, the next day they texted me, hey boo, I don't know what happened, but all my lashes fell off. I used to like, y'all, I used to get text messages like that. Hold on. Excuse me. I used to get text messages like that every single freaking day. Did you not? Every time I did a client, the next morning I'm looking up to pictures of their lashes just all off. And I used to be so discouraged, y'all. Like, not only am I taking a long time to do lashes, but they're falling off quickly. So it's like people are laying down for 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours with their lashes on, just to wake up the next morning and they all be off. Huh? How that work? Like, what is going on? Like, hold on. I want y'all to see the sign, bad. Give it to the sign. Don't play with me. Lash by Mercedes. But anyways, y'all, like, it used to be so discouraging for me, because it's like, damn, like, I really, you know, want to get faster and better. But my biggest advice about retention is don't focus on speed. Focus on application, okay? Don't worry about the speed. The speed gonna go down, but worry about the application. If you're gonna have people laying down for 2 hours, 3 hours, 4, 5, 6 hours, make sure you're giving them the best application, so then it'll be worth it. Make sure that the lashes look good. Make sure that, you know, the technique is fine. Make sure that you guys are really isolating. Isolation is such a big deal. Isolate those lashes. You do not want people to have permanent hair damage on their eyelids because you don't know how to apply your lashes. Always educate yourself. Like, you could never stop learning, and that goes with anything in life. You could never stop learning. Here I am, a lash tech in 1 year and a couple of months, and I'm still willing to learn. I still want to take lash courses. I still want to, you know, look at seminars. I still want to practice on my mannequin. I still want to get better, and it's that type of dedication that you need that's going to push you to be the lash tech that you dream of, the lash tech that you see on Instagram, the lash tech that get all the clients, the lash tech that can make $1,000 in a week, that can make $2,000 in a week. You're going to get there, but you just have to keep going, okay? So, like, when it comes down to retention, I do not get messages no more about my clients' lashes falling out. I can go on my clients' pages on Instagram and I can see their lashes still going, lashes still intact, and then people are finally booking their 2-week fills. I used to never have 2-week fills, 1-week fills, no week fills. Y'all, I finally have returning customers, and it's such a good feeling because, like, here I am, like I said, a year plus in the game. And in 1 year, I finally had my first returning customer. Her name is Myra. I literally just got done doing her lashes. I always do her lashes. And it just felt good to, like, know that she trusts me and she was with me from start to end. And she trusts me doing her lashes. And I really, really appreciate her for that because she gave me that confidence. All it took was one person returning to give me that boost of confidence to be like, you know what? I'm gonna turn up. I can do this. I can do whatever I want to put my man to. I can do it, okay? So, like, it's just a good feeling. I feel so good about myself, and I just know that it's only up and here from here, and I'm gonna get better and better and better and better because, you know, I used to struggle so much, and, you know, it's just so crazy because I just want to let y'all know I used to struggle doing lashes. It used to take me hours. I used to be so sloppy. Now that I look back at my old work, it's like, damn, like, you really thought these was cute? Oh, my application was wrong. And it's like I took a lash class, but you know, when you're beginning lash tech, you know what I mean. You know, like, your work doesn't look the best. And you just want to keep practicing. And even though I feel like my work didn't look the best, other people would be like, you know, for a beginner, these are nice. But it's like I'm so hard on myself. I be like, nah, them ugly. Like, they're not the best. That's not the best I can do. That's not the best work I can do. That's another thing, y'all. Stop being so hard on yourself. You are a beginner. You are learning. It's okay to make a couple of mistakes. It's okay to produce the sets that, you know, are not the top tier sets that you want to produce. As long as you keep trying, you're going to get there. Like, it's okay. Don't be hard on yourself as a beginner because that's going to cause you to overthink so much about everything. Like, next thing you know, you'll be sitting down in your bed like I was, like, damn, is this what I'm supposed to be doing? Am I really supposed to be a lash tech? Am I supposed to be doing this? Because, y'all, it got so bad to the point where I used to be crying in my bed, like, you know, is this something that I'm really supposed to be doing? Like, am I really supposed to be a lash tech? Like, is this what God wants me to be? Like, you know, do I have what it takes to, you know, be that, you know, that person? And it's just like, it's crazy that I think about it because, like, I'm exactly where I was supposed to be. It literally, everything happens on time, and this was on time for me. Like, me being able to do and produce the lash sets that I've been producing, and I'm gonna insert a couple of pictures of my most recent lashes that I've been doing. They're just gonna be scattered around, but these are like my most recent pictures of like all my lashes that I've been doing, and I'm so proud of them because like it took a lot from me mentally and emotionally to be able to produce that type of work. And it's like I'm only gonna get better and better. Like, I'm now at the point where I want to start getting better quality lashes because right now I use T-Dance lashes. And I want to actually get like a vendor from Alibaba and actually get lashes that's better quality because I want that jet black lash look, like a real jet black matted look. Like, I want that type of lash sets for my clients. So That's what I'm focusing on now. And another thing that I want to talk about, and this is not a sponsored video, but that girl Lash Invasion, her little 3 bundle thing, her Halo Hold, her Infinity and Beyond bonder, and then her prime, y'all, that has worked magic for my retention. Like, and I'm gonna show y'all what it looks like. So this is the glue. It's the Halo Hold, and it's from Lash Invasion. I found her through TikTok, and y'all, this glue right here, it's really been helping me with my retention. I can't even cap. Like, I've tried all type of glue. I used to use Amazon glue, but then I stopped because it wasn't just giving anymore. And then I actually tried like a lash glue from like a wholesaler on Alibaba, and it was good, but it stopped being good like really quickly. Like within 2 weeks, it started being like bad, and I didn't like that. But y'all, this is the truth. I've been using this for about like 2 weeks now, and it is the truth. Like, I've been getting so, like, my retention has been 20 times better using this. Like, when she just came in for her 2-week deal, most of her lashes were still on, and I was so proud of myself, because it's like, who would ever thought me, little old me, the girl that used to get text messages literally every single day. It was never a day that I did not get a text message the next day from a client saying all the lashes have fallen off. I went a whole month with no clientele. I went 3 weeks with no clientele. I never had that support, and it's like now I'm starting to get clientele, and I feel so much better about myself. I'm such in a better, happier place mentally and emotionally. I gained my confidence back. Like, it's just so much I'm learning with being a lash tech, and it's just like I'm falling in love with the whole process. And looking back at it, I appreciate all my downs. I appreciate all the sadness, all the emotions, all the frustrations. I appreciate all the clients that believed in me, who laid on their back for 4 hours, 5 hours, 6, 7 hours. I appreciate all of that, because like, it really built me to who I am now. It really gave me it built my character, and it really just feels good to know that it's only up from here. Like, once you start getting good, you only get better, and it's like, that's the best feeling in the world. As long as you don't stop and you stay consistent, you're going to get better. You cannot not get better after you keep practicing. When you keep practicing and you keep pushing yourself, you only get better. And that's what I think that I'm like excited for this fall and this winter, is the clientele that God's gonna bless me with. Like Christmas, Halloween, Thanksgiving, all that stuff gonna come up. And I just feel so good about it, because I know that, you know, I'm gonna have the clientele one day, one of these days. And it's like, I'm just gonna keep getting better. So that's why I'm at with it now. Like, I've been doing so much better, and I'm just so proud of myself, because like, it's been a journey, and here I am, part 6 later, or part 5 later, telling y'all how better, you know, that I've been doing. And I could just look back at all my other parts, part 2s, part 3s, part 4, and I can laugh at that, and like, it's just so good. It's just so beautiful to watch, because I know when I look back at my part 2 and my part 3, I'm gonna be like talking about like how I don't get no clients, how my lashes keep falling off. Like, I'm not gonna be like complaining, but it's gonna be good to push this video out, so you guys can see like it's no joke. And that's why I recorded my whole journey up to now, because I want y'all to see that. I want y'all to appreciate those videos, so y'all can really see, damn, she just like me. Damn, she feels just like how I feel right now in my lash journey. Because, you know, you may be just 1 month into being a lash technician. You may feel like you suck. You may feel like the whole world is coming down. So to see somebody else talk about that, and then you see the work they produce now, it kind of builds your confidence. And it's like, that's how I looked at it. Like, when I used to feel discouraged about being a lash tech, I used to come on YouTube and I used to watch the girls, you know, but it's kind of hard, because I feel like nobody has like lash journeys on here like that. I feel like people make it one big collective video, if you know what I mean. So when I was going through what I was going through mentally with being discouraged about being a lash tech, I used to watch like videos of people, you know, as lash tech, and it used to always be just one big video, and it'll be like a 20-minute video, and it sums up like their whole journey. But I feel like it would be nice to actually see you in your raw emotions, talking about like how you are feeling discouraged, feeling down. And that's why I made this lash journey, because you guys can literally go back to my other videos and you can see my raw emotion, my raw passion, my drive. You can see that in those videos, because in that moment, that is exactly what I was going through, and that is exactly how I felt. So to see that, I hope that gives you guys the confidence and the courage to be like, you know what, I'm gonna do what I need to do. I'm gonna practice. I'm gonna get on my shit, and I'm gonna do what I need to do to be the best sex, the last sex that I want to be, So I'm happy I recorded all my lash journeys, and I'm gonna keep making different parts. Like, I'm not gonna stop making lash journey parts, because once people see that this is part 5, they're gonna go to my other parts, and they're gonna realize, like, damn, she wasn't lying. Sis really was struggling back then. Like, you can hear it in her voice, you can see it in her tone, you can see it in her what they call it, demeanor. Like, my whole demeanor in those other parts was different. My demeanor now, you can see it on me. I'm literally glowing, like, because I'm literally happy, because y'all, it took a lot for me to get to this point, and I just don't want y'all to think for 1 second that it was easy. And that's why I recorded, and that's why I'm going to keep recording these parts of this lash journey, because I hope that I touch someone out there around the world to let you guys know that you can do this. You got this. Sis, sir, you got this. Like, keep going. It's not gonna be easy. If it was easy, everybody be doing it. And I know y'all probably think like, well, everybody's the last sex, but not really. It's so many people in this world, and it takes the best of the best to be able to discipline yourself to keep going, even though when you are failing to be a last sex. Okay, it's not for everybody. So I hope this video gave you some type of confidence, some type of motivation. I hope this made your day in some type of way, shape, or form. But I just wanted to come on here and just give you guys an updated lash journey, because y'all, it's just been such a blessing, this whole journey of, not being able to get clients, not being able to, master retention, being slow, not able to get my speed up. So it's like now, as of now, the only thing that I want to understand and I'm working on is getting more clientele. That's still something that I struggle with. I want to get more clientele. Like, the clientele is picking up. I probably have like one person a week, but it's not every single week. It's so on and off. But I want to get to the point where I'm at least getting one client a day. Once I get to at least one client a day, I'll start feeling so much better about myself. So that's my goal, and hopefully when I make my lash journey part 7, I'm able to update you guys and tell y'all, like, yeah, I get about one client a day. Because right now, like, I think my clientele is the biggest thing that I'm now currently struggling with. And this is something that I've been struggling with for a minute now. But now that I'm faster and now that my retention is better, I think now people are going to start noticing me more. And then I'll get the clientele that I want. So that's my main focus right now, you guys. Is just being able to get the clientele that I want. And ways to do that, because I know you're thinking like, okay, Amber, what you going to do to do it? The things that I've been thinking about to get more clientele is, 1, passing out flyers and like putting them in like nail salons, passing them out to people. 2 is giving people my business card. Giving people my business card when I see them, hey, my name is Mercedes. Just stepping out my comfort zone and like mingling with people, interacting with people. Hey, I'm a lash technician located downtown St. Louis. Here's my card if you're interested. Quick. You ain't gotta, talk their ears off, but just let them know, like, give them a quick, very much quick introduction. Give them your business card and go about your day. Period. So that's another thing I'm thinking about doing. Also, deals. So, like, bring a best friend for $180 or $20 off when you're a first client. This type, like, people love deals. So, like, incorporating some deals in my business, I think will bring clientele. And then, like, what I've been trying to do lately is like get the popular girls in the city, like messaging them and asking them can I do their lashes for free, for promo, and going about it that way and seeing how that works for me. So I've been trying to do that, but it's like a hit and miss, because sometimes they either respond, sometimes they don't. But other than that, those are the things that I'm working on. And word of mouth is also a big thing. Like, I had a client come in last week, and I do her friend lashes, and she told her about me. So word of mouth is still very much prevalent in this day of age. Even though social media is taking over the world, word of mouth is still the best way to go about getting your business out there, okay? So just let people know. You have to put people on. Let people know what you do, okay? Another thing I like to do is go to little events, like not even business related, but one time I went to a comedy show, and at the end of the comedy show, they asked, like, who got a business? And I raised my hand, and they're like, you want to come on stage and, shout out your business, go ahead and do it. And I went on that stage, and I shared out my business. And just putting yourself out there, like doing different things to get people's attention is always, good. So that's what I'm working on, y'all, and that's all I have for this video. I hope I was able to touch somebody, and I just want to let you know that you can do anything you put your mind to. Keep going. It's hard. I'm not going to sit here and say it's easy. It's not easy. It's hard as hell. It's not even hard. It's hard as hell. It's hard as hell being a beginner Lash Tech. But you know what? You got this. Because if I can do it, y'all, if I can do it, you can do it. Keep being consistent, and I promise you're going to get that, okay? So that's all I have for you guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope I was able to, help somebody out. Feel free to leave a comment if you want to. Ask me a question if you want to. But other than that, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, babes. Mwah.